Creator Waves, now loading.
The art of victory lapping. This is something I've thought about a lot over the past year or so, especially this year. The concept is quite simple. You've already succeeded at a high level, but that success then births more success because you've taken advantage of the momentum that has been built and you're building on top of it as it happens. It's a domino effect. We've all seen great victory laps during our time here on Earth, but I truly believe that this isn't something you can really plan for as far as the opportunities that appear. Well, outside of creating a system of consistency, the best thing you can really do is, as the successful period is happening, is to take advantage of this window by continuing to build on top of it and maximizing during that window. The greats past and present have had legendary victory laps. The most recent victory lap for me is Kendrick's battle with Drake, an amazing battle that went several rounds and required both competitors to tap into their creativity and competitive nature. Post-battle win, Kendrick had the Pop Out, the GNX album, Super Bowl performance, the World Tour with SZA, which I went to, which was an amazing show from start to finish. This is arguably the greatest victory lap in hip-hop history, commercially anyway. One win led to more and more wins. Real Madrid's three-peat from 2016 to 2018, they kept their core spine pretty much the same. Ramos, Ronaldo, Modric, Cruz, and Casemiro, changing and rotating the supportive pieces around those guys each year. Each win was momentum for the next win. After the win in 2016, the expectation of winning was super high. Each Champions League win brought more and more confidence amongst the players and their manager, Zidane, who was used to winning as a player. The 2018 victory was Real Madrid winning the Champions League for the third time in a row. They actually did it. It was like you knew they were going to find a way to win. Even when they were losing, it wasn't just a victory lap for the team, but it was also a victory lap for players on an individual level. We saw Ronaldo score one of the greatest goals against one of the greatest goalkeepers ever. We saw Modric take the momentum from the Champions League win and transfer that into the 2018 World Cup, leading Croatia to the final. I didn't see any of the Chicago Bulls three-peats in the 90s, but I'm grateful that I got to see Real Madrid's, just from a pure greatness point of view. The Watch the Throne era was a victory lap for Kanye and Jay-Z. Both were seen performing on top of mini cube stages that Ye and S. Devlin designed, as they performed songs from their respective catalogs, as well as Watch the Throne songs. It was a victory lap for Kanye after his classic 5-album run, including My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. And then for Jay-Z, it was really him putting out the Blueprint series, the Black Album, becoming Def Jam president, etc. And then being able to perform with an artist that produced songs on your first Blueprint album a decade prior. Even though they were at different stages of their career, them together on stage, they were at their pinnacle together. This was luxury and aspirational rap at the highest level as far as taste, creativity, and bringing different worlds together. Messi's 4th Ballon d'Or in 2012, also the year that he scored 91 goals in the calendar year. Insane victory lap on an individual level. 2003 was Neptunes at their peak. They were the greatest producers that year, and they dominated pop music so much to the point where arguably two of the greatest brands in modern times, McDonald's and Nike, reached out to them and asked them to help them tell their stories using the Neptune sound. The Stickman football commercial featuring Ronaldinho, you can hear Pharrell singing the song This Is Who I Am with Neptunes on the production.
This is who I am. As if anybody's getting kicked, it's gonna be you. Yeah, you. It's gonna be you. If anybody's getting kicked, it's gonna be you.
You have McDonald's first I'm Loving It commercial featuring Justin Timberlake. You have Pusha T providing rap vocals. He wrote the jingle as well. Neptune's on the production again. This is 2003. You have Pharrell's first solo song, Frontin'. This was a victory lap song for the Neptunes. This was, okay, we've dominated pop music over the past few years, and in 2003 we've had an incredible year. And This was Pharrell putting out his own song, but representing the Neptunes. Virgil becoming creative director for Louis Vuitton's menswear after previous fashion ventures like Pyrex Vision and Off-White. Everything Virgil did with Pyrex Vision, Off-White, even during his time as creative director for Kanye's Donda creative agency, this all spilled over into his work at LV. This was a victory lap. Drake dropping Views in 2016 after dropping If You're Reading This Is Too Late, defeating Meek in a battle, dropping What a Time to Be Alive with Future, dropping the Hotline Bling song and video in 2015. The momentum was so high in 2015. Views was a victory lap. Drake reached his peak as a pop star. Michael Jackson dropping the Moonwalker movie after the Bad album. This was a movie that included songs from the Bad album, and it was an extension of the album. You saw visuals that took the Bad album to even more heights. This was an incredible victory lap. Victory lapping is about taking advantage of a successful moment or period by building on top of it and maximizing its window, extending the life cycle of that success.